Good day, viewers. You are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Trending news. Pope Francis is wrong to rewrite the Lord's Prayer. In the Pope, a Catholic, you have to wonder, in the old days, a Pope Remit was modest, infallible, but only in the vanishingly rare cases when he pronounced on matters of faith and morals concerning the whole church. But even at their most bombastic and badly behaved, earlier popes would have hesitated to do what nice Pope Francis has done, which is to approve changes in the liturgy which amount to rewrite the Lord's Prayer. That bit that says, "Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil," is, for Pope Francis, a bad translation. It speaks of a God who induces temptation. He told Italian TV, "I am the one who falls. It's not him pursuing me into temptation. So then, see how I have fallen." A father doesn't do that. A father helps you to get up immediately, which sounds as if it's not the translation he doesn't like. It's the sentiment. Christ not being Christian enough, and so he approved changes by the Italian bishop to the Italian translation of the Roman Missal. The original Latin Vulgate version reads, "Et ne nos eduscus in intentionem," which is pretty well exactly the same as the familiar English one. The Italian translation, "E non si indurre in tentazione," is now being replaced with "E non abbandonarsi alla tentazione," or "and do not abandon us to temptation." This matters because the Lord's Prayer is common to Christians of all denominations. It's part of our languages and our culture. We say it at weddings, funerals. The all-religious remember it from school. It's a common prayer which binds us together. Why change the words, especially since, as Greek scholars will tell you, that the root verb "esphero" means bring or carry in, and hence lead nothing about, allow. It's not just the Italian who are having a Dutch version of the Lord's Prayer foisted on them by their bishop with the approval of the Pope in 2017. The Vatican allowed the French bishop to change their translation from the standard "Ne nos soment passa latentio" to "Non les pas entrar en tentation," or "Do not let us enter into temptation." Fortunately, the German Catholic bishops are made of sterner stuff. They refuse to fiddle with their version for philosophical, exegetical, liturgical, and not least ecumenical reasons. Or, as they didn't say, the new version doesn't make sense. It's a rubbish translation and would mean that Catholics and Lutherans couldn't say the Our Father together. Similarly, the English-speaking bishops are, thank God, staying with the version people actually know, for now at least. In fact, the argument over this passage have been rumbling for a long time. Dr. James Carlton Paget senior lecturer in New Testament at Cambridge, observes that some have attempted to argue, not unlike the Pope, that a better translation might be "do not let us fall victim to temptation," here arguing that the Greek might reflect what the experts call a Semitic causative. My own view is that scholars have misread the message. In fact, it has nothing to do with temptation as we might understand that term, but concerns itself with the affliction which will come at the end time. In other words, Christ is talking about the day of judgment, not any old temptation. The arguments go further back. Henry V and Pope Francis don't have much in common, but they did see eye to eye on this. Henry wanted "lead us not" to be translated as "suffer us not to be led into temptation," only to be seen off by Archbishop Cranmer, who observed, "Christ taught us thus to pray, lead us not into temptation," and we should not alter any words in the scripture, which wholly is ministered unto us by the ghost of God. 2 Peter 1. Although it shall appear to us in many places to signify much absurdity, but first the scripture must be set out in God's own words. And if there be any ambiguity, absurdity, or scruple, after it would be declared according to the true sense thereof. Don't fiddle with scripture, just try to explain what it is. As a Catholic, I never ever thought I would say this, but Cranmer is right, the Pope is wrong. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, please, what's your take on this news? Please don't forget your comments concerning this information are of great importance. Don't forget to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.